And Zara's going to. Hey guys, morning. So, a not so funny story, right? We're supposed to be meeting up with some friends to go to the beach this morning. Well, we should have been there from like 6:30, 6:45, meeting up at 7. But Zara started to feel some type of way from last night. Started to feel a little weak, some muscle cramping apparently. But she had a really bad headache. So this morning it was starting to wear off. And we were saying, wonder if it's COVID. To me, she felt a little bit warm last night as well. So decided to swab her. And let's just say, this is what happened. So, if you know, you know. 2 lines mean you're positive. So, we have COVID. Well, at least Zara has COVID. Not sure if I have COVID, so I'm going to have to swab myself. So guys, let's talk a little about what's happening, right?
Hi guys. I'm alright. Well, I'm not alright, but
a few days ago, Zara had gone to bed with her hair wet, and she was sleeping in AC. So the next morning, she woke up and she was coughing a little. So we figured it was probably due to that. But then that started to get better, and as the cough was resolving, last night she started to have a headache. And then when she was about to go to sleep, I felt her and I was like, you're a little warm, maybe you have a fever. So this morning when we woke up knowing that we were going to meet up with some friends, by the way, she woke up this morning feeling alright. What you said, just a little grainy throat?
yeah, like just my little bit weird. I just so weird, but other than that, I'm alright. I'm not in a pain, and like last night I was in a bit of pain, but now I'm alright.
Yes, so we figured probably it's COVID, maybe it's not, but we're going to meet up with some friends, so let's be the socially responsible people that we are. And let's do a rapid test. But let's talk about the rapid test real quickly, right? It's really only sensitive if you're symptomatic. So that's why I didn't do the rapid test for her earlier, because you tend to find that earlier in the disease process, the test may be falsely negative. So I did hers now that her symptoms have kind of persisted, and our suspicion is even more heightened. By the way, guys, this video is being recorded at a time when the pandemic, almost everybody catch COVID already.
We've caught it
once before, and we would have been quicker to get swabbed if it were earlier in the pandemic, when the strains of COVID that were around were really, really bad and stuff. But no, most of our friends have had COVID a couple of times. Almost everybody that I work with has had COVID already. So, it's more or less becoming like the common cold. So yeah, so that's why I ended up swabbing Zara this morning, because if the antigen test is positive, then it's likely that you're highly transmissible. I find it hard to believe that I would not have the virus if she has the virus, but I don't really expect mine to come back positive, to be honest, because I'm not currently symptomatic, and as I said, the test is not that good now. So what I would really need is a PCR test, which I can get at the staff clinic tomorrow if anything. But I just peeked on my test and it was still, you know, not coming up at about 13 minutes in. So let's see. Yeah. The moment of truth, guys. The moment of truth. Let's see. And I'm still negative. But as I said, I'm asymptomatic. So my test was negative. What does that mean for us?
Alright.
I think I'm gonna go to the beach.
You can go to the beach.
Yeah, because I won't interact with anybody, and if my test is negative,
you mean say you're not transmitting?
No, I can definitely still transmit if I have it. But what I need to do is a PCR test to confirm, right? If I really want the confirmation, I can get a PCR test tomorrow, but this is Jamaica and the test take 5 days to come back. So literally 5 days to come back. So by that time I'd probably be out of the disease, or probably, you know, all the way in it. But let me think more about that, because it depends on whether the beach is going to be full, if I have to interact with people and stuff like that.
Like yesterday I felt a little bit, I was a little weaker. I'm just concerned that we hung out with friends yesterday and I don't want them to get sick. Because when I wasn't as sick yesterday to do a test, you get me? But other than that, I'm good. I'm coughing a little bit, but I'm fine. I'm hungry though. I'm gonna need to take a pill.
So that means I'm on cooking duty?
Yes, you're on cooking duty.
Okay. What would you like for breakfast?
Because even though I'm alright, I don't want to spread the germs on the food, you understand? Plus, I gotta tap into the sick roll. I tap into the sick roll. So that my husband can take care of me, girl. Of course. Period.
Alright, so what do you want? What do you want to...
I just want cereal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank Jesus.
I'm not a fussy girl.
Alright. Cereal it is, guys. Cereal. Alright.
For dinner now, that's another thing.
Oh, dinner. So my wife says she wants cereal for breakfast. But she giving me a dinner order and I wanted to catch it for you guys, because you know, I want to make sure say she not scam me. What do you want for dinner?
I don't know yet. I'm just saying that for the dinner. I don't really know.
You want taco?
We can do... Today's Sunday. Let's do taco on Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. Black bean and rice?
Yeah, I'll take black bean and... I'd want a burrito bowl.
The burrito bowl?
Yeah. We have lime.
Alright, guys.
And we have cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want a burrito bowl. How do we make a burrito bowl? Should we record it? That would be nice. It's one of my favorite things to eat, guys. A burrito bowl. It's like a vegetarian option. We use cheese though.
Okay, apparently I'm making a burrito bowl.
Yes, you are. When on the lettuce, you might have to get stuff like vegetables for the burrito bowl. So think about all the things and think about what we have. Because yesterday we made an impromptu trip to the supermarket. Not a good idea.
Not a good idea, guys. And especially not when you're hungry.
Yeah, and
you buy the domestics.
We knew that we needed to make a meal plan list because just both of us, we end up buying stuff and then it gets, if we don't plan to do it, it then gets spoiled because you buy things because you think you want it, but then you never plan, and then
a week passes and you realize that the broccoli is still in the fridge.
Yeah.
And it starts to change color and then you start to feel bad and
yeah. So we said that we're going to do a meal plan and do grocery shopping accordingly. And yesterday, after we had worship, our friends like, oh, let's go to the supermarket. And then Xaundre and I like, yeah, man, we need to go anyways. But we never have no list.
And funny enough, they said, let's go to the supermarket to grab a few things. They took up like
There are few things. Literally, there are few. Xaundre and Zhara,
one trolley full.
And And big up to the auntie that we saw at the supermarket yesterday.
Yes, auntie. We never got her name.
We never got her name. But
next time.
Yeah,
next time.
Definitely.
Probably good thing we never got your name, because we never want to give you COVID.
Oh gosh. Anyways, we were at the supermarket yesterday, guys.
Oh.
Xaundre, you know want to tell them the story?
Which story?
It's when people them with a cost for the land space. Like me.
Guys, first of all, if you are in the line and you decide to leave the line, you know, say something to somebody and ask them to hold your space. But no, my lady literally just got up out of the line, go about her business, then she come back with her trolley and just start forcing herself in the line in front of the other one. So then the lady goes, no, where you going? You can't just come in the line like that because you're already gone.
Yeah.
And then they went back and forth. Next thing you know, up in each other's face, and then who start make fists and who tell who about whatever parts, and then all of us were just like,
what? To what end? What do you accomplish?
Over a spot in the line.
But you know, as simple as that looks, those on sometimes that's how we kill up ourselves over little things as people, you know, and especially like. And
they spent a half an hour arguing if
over
one of them did just go through and cash and then just let the other one come after, then that all of that could have been avoided.
So the next time you're killing up yourself over something like that is really simple. I want you to ask yourself, to what end?
Yeah, why? Is it really worth it?
Is it really worth it? What do you accomplish?
I just wanted to say something before the trolls come for me. I know somebody's going to say that, you know, my wife has COVID. I don't know if I'm carrying the virus. Obviously, my test came back negative, so I should probably stay home and not go on the road or whatever. But a couple of things, right? One, the stage of the pandemic that we're in, we kind of just know that the average person walking around you is likely carrying COVID. That's first thing. Second thing is that I'll be wearing my mask and I'll be keeping social distance. And then the third thing is that it's not practical at this point for that to happen. Because if I were to stay home and not go out any at all, it would mean that somebody else would need to do it. And we're not at the stage where I need to go call up some friend. Like, I'm fine. I'm not at the stage where I need to call up some friend to go and run errands for us or whatever. Because it's not like we pop down sick, you know. So all those things are taken into consideration when we make the decision that, you know, I'm going on the road to go get the lettuce and whatever. And then some may also say you could have just leave the lettuce. Yeah, but why? You know, why would you go for a lesser quality of life? Why would I give up my one day off that I wanted to go to the beach and not go to the beach when I'm unlikely to interact intimately with anybody anyway? You know, so all of these things come into consideration when I make the decision to go on the road. So I know some of you may disagree with me and may consider it socially irresponsible. But we can have a talk about it. You know, just be respectful and let's talk. Maybe you see it a little differently.
And if you're not respectful or if your tone is off, Zara is going to delete the comment and she's going to block you. So let's talk a little bit about that. I'm mad at my eye, guys. But I saw a quote this morning and let me tell you what the quote said. You blocked me out of anger, I blocked you for peace. We're not the same. No, and I would have said this in a previous vlog or a video, I think. If there is a comment that I don't appreciate, either you're going on and on about something or it's a negative comment. Husband right here, my wonderful husband, you know, he suggests that I answer them gracefully. But you see, the thing is, answering gracefully usually means that the other person replies again, and then it's a long back and forth. And a lot of times I don't find that people who comment negative things are really interested in our well-being, you know. And because of and the reason I say that is because if you were so interested in our well-being and there was something that you wanted to comment on, whether or not we're dressing modestly enough or whether or not we're keeping the Sabbath beds enough, and yeah man, all of them something that people comment on these videos,
whether or not Zara cutting me off in video,
yeah, whether or not me cutting you off in video. If you had a concern like that and you genuinely care about us, as you say, oh, just looking out, we have our email there, we have our Instagram there, there are so many other ways to do it, but no, you decide to publicly express this thing that is such a big deal in front of the 10,000 people who are on YouTube. Now, Jesus is still working on me. I'm gonna block it and I'm going to delete it because I'm not going to deal with it, right? My husband thinks that I should answer the people who have these negative comments gracefully. So my husband will do the answer because he's there in his relationship. Jesus don't reach the summit. The bad now make me regret. Yes, so if suddenly somebody says, oh, you know, I can't see Zara's videos again, it's because you left a comment and I just blocked you. Because if you have an issue, you're not supposed to watch me. Period.
Obviously my views are a little bit different. But the gist remains though. You know, like if somebody comments something that's not nice, I guess we both try to see, you know, what we can learn from it and what we can, you know, how we can take it as constructive criticism. But most times the tone is off for real.
Yeah.
And I'll respond, you know, in a way that suggests that I appreciate what you're saying because I appreciate the underlying message, but maybe not the tone. But when you keep on coming back and forth and then our guys are defending us and and then there's this long back and forth, then I kind of understand why Zara would just say, you know what, just no bother. But the Bible gives us counsel on this though. I think it's Matthew 18. Don't quote me on it, but it's in the Gospels. Basically, when Jesus was teaching his disciples how to deal with conflict, he said, if you have aught with your brother, you go and speak with him privately. Then if him not listening, then you bring somebody else with you. Still not listening, you bring somebody else with you. And then if not, then you go to the church and ask the church to help you to deal with this issue. But you don't just go publicly and start saying all kinds of things. No, I do understand that by virtue of us being, you know, open with our lives and our growth journey and all of that, that we open ourselves up to these kinds of criticisms. And that's fine. Like, we understand that trolls are there and come with what you want. That's fine. We'll take it. But just understand that your sin bill is the one that's going up.
And also understand that I'm going to block you.
And Zara is going to block you. Yeah, basically. Those two things. Your sin bill goes up and Zara will block you. I'm in the supermarket and trying to not interact with anybody. On my way back home from the beach, right? So when I say I'm going to the beach, I don't really mean like I'm going to like wade in the water with the rest of people who are there just, you know, trying to get their tan on. I really don't like sand. Funny enough, what I like is not the beach itself, but it's the reef that's close by. So I got there and I started swimming out to the reef. And by the way, the reef is still behind the, you know, the barrier with the floats and stuff that you're supposed to stay behind. Yeah, it's still behind that. So like I'm still on the lifeguard's territory. But anyway, I start going out and I turn on the adventure cam to see if I can catch, you know, a little bit of what's going on. All of a sudden the battery is dead. Because guess who did not check to see if the battery had been charged? Me. So basically you guys didn't catch any of that with me. My apologies because the visibility was great. When I just started going out it was a little bit murky, but when I reached out it was nice and clear.
They would much rather watch a
Honey, I'm home.
1 minute video. And so if you are someone who's
Hi.
How are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you tired?
A little bit. I'm a little bit weak, but other than that, I'm fine.
Okay. I'm gonna make you food, okay?
I'm not.
Situation update. My throat feels funny. And I'm feeling kinda a little bit woozy, you know? and I have a slight headache. Yeah, I'm going for a nap.
Hi guys, so I'm better. Well, I'm doing better. Like I'm not 100%. Hold on, let me turn off the fan here. Anyways, remember the other day we need one fan, right? We bought a fan in an Indian man store because that's where, you know, my very budget friendly husband can ball down the prices or can ask for a discount. But the fan loaded.
The fan sound like we have a turbo diesel vehicle in our kitchen.
But Xaundre is making dinner.
I'm making a burrito bowl.
Because that's what I asked for. Thank you.
You're welcome, my love.
I appreciate you.
You're welcome. I appreciate you too. And I love helping you out.
You love helping me?
Normally Zara would be the one.
Yeah, I'm the chef. I'm the cook of the relationship, but I appreciate it. You see?
Desperate times call for desperate measures. She was sick.
Yeah.
And I said yes while she was still sick, so.
I mean, I'm still like sick. I'm going to fold some laundry now though. So you did a good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And then to eat it now,
You have to mix everything together.
yeah, and we usually eat it with a spoon because why not? So a good addition to this burrito bowl could be avocados.
Trust me.
Avocado really adds. So this is it when it's being mixed all together. It's just like a big salad with rice and onion.
Oh, and if you want to make it no longer vegan,
You
you
can
can just
put
add
chicken
whatever
or-
meat you
yeah.
want. I actually have some
what, beef?
chunks of roast beef.
Oh, okay. But I'll eat mine vegan.
Yeah. So babe, let me know if you like my cooking.
I mean, I am biased because I do like burrito bowls, and I was feeling for it, so.
Listen to the crunch, guys. So babe, you're no longer sick again now, right? Like how the burrito bowl fixed everything.
No, I'm still sick, but this tastes good. This is a little spicy though.
Yeah. the black bean, something kind of get to it, and the scotch bonnet, you understand?
And guys, no, we don't have a recipe.
And just vibes. Just go and put until a voice say put no more.
No, a little more cheese.
Oh yeah, and then add to your liking.
Oh, but this is yours, not mine.
That's fine. Keep eating. You look nice and eating. And enjoy my cooking.
Such a creep. So, what do you like most about the burrito bowl?
I love the richness of the individual flavors. So you know how when you normally cook black bean and rice,
Yeah.
all the seasoning kind of cook out in the black bean and everything has a homogeneous taste. With this, in every bite, you taste the different dimensions. You taste a little lime, you taste a little corn, you're tasting the sweet pepper separate from the onion. You're kind of tasting everything separately, you know. I really just love how everything comes together.
And that's because of the freshness of the ingredients.
Yeah, because they're not cooked together, you know. Everything is just kind of thrown in. But you have to get the proportions right, because you can really overdo it with like onion. You know, you don't want to put too much onion.
But you're not having the ingredients.
No man, it's just vibes. We just have to catch the vibes after a while, you understand? Oh, and the last thing, you see the parsley?
It was a new addition today.
Yeah, I added the parsley today because I really bought it at the store for our Taco Tuesday, this Tuesday. When we're going to make a pico de gallo. So for that, Zara normally puts the parsley with the tomato and onion and the lime juice and stuff. So that's really why I bought it. So since I had it, I said let me just add it to this. But yeah, don't add it, guys. It's not worth it. Like each bite that comes up with some parsley, the parsley takes over everything else. So just don't do without
unless
the parsley.
you like parsley.
Yeah, unless you really like parsley.
But we wouldn't add parsley a second time. So it's the first time we're trying the parsley. And you know, we try different ingredients for our burrito bowls. That's why we know that avocado is a good touch, and that's why we know that corn is a good touch, because we just whatever you have in your fridge, you just mix it up together. I generally like bowls because you get to eat healthily. Like you get the different, you can eat something that you like. So it can be rice and black bean, or it can be rice and chicken, or something or something like that. But then you can add your salad and stuff. I don't really love vegetable, that I'm learning, and this is a good way to incorporate these in your diet. So if bowls are a good way to incorporate different vegetables in your diet. So
yeah, and also if you always cook out all of your seasonings, then the little micronutrients that you would have gotten, you're not going to get them. So it's kind of good sometimes to eat some things uncooked.
Good point.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, it's been a full day.
It's been a full day.
Yeah. Thanks for coming along with us. And my baby girl is feeling a little better.
Alrighty. So see you next time on Adventures of XYZ.
Bye, guys.